Tuangalie maslaha yetu kama Waamu na kama Waislamu. Mimi kitu ambacho kilinichoma ile siku na Huyu Ruto na Gachagua walipokuja Mpeketoni, kuangalia katika runinga, nikaangalia umma uliokuwa pale, 99% wote walikuwa Kikuyu. Kisha huku juu nikaona kuna masisi wa Kristo watupu. Ikija siku ya kura, simameni, wekeni mstari hapa hivi, waambiwa Kikuyu, ikiwa mtaka kusimama mayor, governor o senator o bunge, rudini kwenu. Hapa kuna watu lazima watakawakilishwe na watu wa Amu, sio mtoke nyinyi kule wa Kikuyu mwaje kuwakilisha hapa. Na musiogope, semeni hadharani, hii kura ni baina sisi na Wakikuyu, na hatutaki Wakikuyu kusimama kwetu hapa.
Citizen has the right to free, fair and regular elections based on universal suffrage and the free expression of the will of the electors for any elective public body or office established under this constitution. Honorable Speaker, the reason I want to bring this matter to your attention and to the attention of the House, there's a video, Honorable Speaker, we've been seeing going around in the social media regarding a specific religious leader speaking on an issue that touches on certain areas, and more specifically Lamu, where he specifically mentions that a certain community or people from a certain ethnic community should not vie for seats in such an area. Honorable Speaker, the reason I'm bringing this to your attention, those of us who represent metropolitan constituencies, such as myself, where we have all the communities, it creates a lot of tension that is unnecessary. Right now, in that specific video, this specific religious leader mentions the Kikuyu community of not being, that they should not vie in a specific area. Honorable Speaker, you will know that we've seen since the inception of our constitution, where even Kibaki was once elected in Nairobi, moved to a different area. We've seen even the former member for Dagoretti North move to a different area. In fact, even in Embakasi, the last member of the larger Embakasi went to vie in Kiambu, and that's the trend, Honorable Speaker. We have members of minority communities being elected where there's another dominant community in that various area. So, Honorable Speaker, I believe this is a matter of grave attention, which requires the Cohesion Committee to advise what is the action that is being taken against this specific leader. And more importantly, Honorable Speaker, we would want even the leader of majority, leader of minority to reassure the citizens of our country that everybody has a right to vie where they want to vie, and nobody should be discriminated based on ethnicity or any other form of discrimination that might be taken upon. So, Honorable Speaker, to me, this is a grave issue from my constituency, and I can tell you, it has caused some serious tensions from some of our metropolitan constituencies. Thank you.
NCIC to do their work. In fact, they should have taken immediate note of it and acted. So, in fact, NCIC has failed Kenya. The only time they were active is during the last elections, because they were working for the previous regime and they were arresting people. If you remember, Honorable Oscar Sudi was arrested for referring to describing women's mammary glands, and he was arrested. It was not even a cohesion issue. So on this one, I think the committee should not deal with it. They should simply summon NCIC. Thank God their term is ending, because they have failed Kenyans, led by Reverend Kobia, who's the biggest failure.
Constitution of Kenya 2010 enjoins every citizen and any citizen to live anywhere on the territory of Kenya, to own property, transact business, make friends, marry who they want, and live where they want, without any discrimination of any sort. And anybody who does that violates the Constitution. So get the clip, I'll give direction. Thank you. Majority Leader?
I have actually viewed that clip. I don't know whether the gentleman on the clip is an actual religious leader or just draped in Islamic religious clothing, but what he was saying is very unfortunate, and NCIC, I want to agree with the Deputy Speaker, NCIC has indeed failed this country, because that person the kind of things we're saying is not just against a community, but also against religions, especially the Christians living in Lamu and the coastal region. And Honorable Speaker, I do hope the Honorable Mwenja will be able to furnish your office with that clip so that you may issue the necessary directives, especially to NCIC, DCI, and the Inspector General of Police. That gentleman should be answering in court, not being discussed in the National Assembly. I think you feel very sweet being discussed by the August House.